Yo, look at the mantis. Who said this kill streak was trash? Got the elevator hookup from my buddy Raven. This thing can't go upstairs, so luckily that elevator was there. Gotta work around that crap. Two-piece followed by crispy three-piece. What's up, guys? My name is Zoro. I just thought I'd fill you guys in on my thoughts of the Black Ops 4 beta and what I thought about it this past weekend. I think it ended on Monday. I got 2 matches in, but as soon as I went into that third one, it seemed that the lobby never filled up, so hopped on Twitter and saw that they had taken it offline around like 10 a.m. But anyway, let's start with the kill streaks. The Mantis, I think, was probably my favorite one. I know a lot of people were sleeping on it because it really sucked when you just let it go out and do its own thing, but if you control that thing's got like C4 blast radius. If you just hit a wall next to someone or the floor, there's probably 3 times that I got like quad feeds with it, so don't let that one go. That one's pretty good. The other 2 that I really liked were the Mothership. Had that really cool Modern Warfare 2 vibe. Don't think there isn't spawn invincibility in this game, I want to say. You can actually go look around and find their spawn just like on Modern Warfare 2 and start wailing on them. I thought they did a really good job with that. I'm glad they didn't really have spawn invincibility that really slows down kill streaks. The maps though, with the Mothership, the Warthog, the Airstrike, and the Hellstorm, I think a lot of the maps had roofs over them. Some may seem like they're outdoorsy, like this map, but it's got that giant bridge going down the middle of the map. I don't really know why they like limiting streaks like that. The last game I think was Black Ops 1 and 2 that had pretty good open maps. Your kill streaks always went in from the air. But anyway, yeah, it's just that jungle map was probably the only truly open air map. As far as weapons go, I know the AUG was pretty OP, and also the Rampart once you got high caliber 2 on it. I know a buddy of mine was using that during these matches, and he would instantly delete people, and there's times I would come across dudes and they would just melt me, dude. And it was usually the Rampart or the AUG on full auto. That thing was super beast. But yeah, in the background there's I'm just playing some Twitch, some gameplay we had over at Twitch. I was streaming this during the weekend. This was earlier in the beta though, so I'm not using the super OP loadout I found at the end, which was basically a suppressed sub. The last sub you unlock, I forgot its name, but that with dead silence and acoustic sensor, I was pretty much unstoppable. I was a little bit broken. I think Sixth Sensor needs to be, it's like Sixth Sense from Black Ops 3, but acoustic sensor needs to be toned down just a little bit. It lights up your radar, so the prick just reads that it's easier to detect footsteps, but it lights up your radar in what direction they are. And I think the range of that radar detection is like almost 2 rooms, it feels like, so I think it's pretty unfair, but it was pretty OP though. I enjoyed using it, but I know that's gonna get touched up. The guns I went with the most were the MX9, the first submachine gun, and the AK. I just felt like they had really good handling, pretty good damage, and time to kill. Other guns like the ICR were a pretty good fallback, which I'm using here. I think I picked this one up off the ground actually. That gun's really good just all around. As far as specialists go, I really like the Recon and the Seraph. The Recon I would mostly use if I wanted my team to actually be able to get kills. Show them where they're at on the radar. The little dart you can shoot. It covers a pretty decent area. I think you can. I usually would put it on choke points for teammates or behind our spawn every now and then, just so that we know where they're coming from. It's a really good way to control the match. You can really control the match pretty good with recon. His pulse is pretty awesome too. As far as Seraph, I would always pick Seraph when I wanted to go actually get a lot of kills with her 6-shooter gun, the gold gun. That's my go-to for kills. And then I realized that her RB, her R1 ability is her tactical group insertion, I think it was. That could be really good. I think it seemed kind of useless during the beta, but it dawned on me that when I was stuck somewhere or deep in the enemy territory, I would just put it down and be like, well, I can just call for help pretty much and make people come to me just by putting this here. So I think I use that tactically like that pretty often. As soon as that clicked, yeah, that's gonna be a really good tactical ability. I know 2 of my friends used Crash and Torque. Crash came in clutch. You're on my team and you pick Crash. Props to you, man. That's huge team play. That overshield you get from Crash is so helpful. As far as Torque goes, he's pretty cheesy. He can he's the one that throws down the barbed wire and that like rally barricade with that microwave feature. I could see a lot of cheap tactics go on with him, especially in this chaos mode where you can pick 2 of each operator. There's just barbed wire everywhere, and you can't jump over it. You can't do anything to it except dump like 2 full mags into it. So you're more likely to die from someone coming and investigating what all the shooting's about. Other operators I didn't really get to try very much. I really stuck to Recon and Seraph. I don't know why they didn't put Ripper in here, but he was pretty awesome from Black Ops 3, but all the other ones pretty much made it in the game. The time to kill in this game was a huge changer for me and a lot of people. I think this game got some bad rap earlier from the first PlayStation beta. I think it was for the week before. I think a lot of people just weren't used to this time to kill. I took it a lot like Destiny 2 time to kill, and I'm pretty used to using worm husks, so I got used to healing myself up after every fight pretty quickly. A lot of the times on this game you're gonna have to, I notice flanking is really important, but thanks to that fog of war and perks like 6th Sense, as soon as you shoot one guy or one guy notices you, everyone else does. It's so hard to flank in this game. It feels like they really want it to be team based, a lot like Rainbow Six. But other than that, I really did enjoy the game. I think it was a good move by Treyarch to change the pace of the game. It's still a Call of Duty at the end of the day, but it changed just enough with that TTK bump to be a whole different game. You have to play a little bit different. You have to play a little bit more carefully. And the netcode, as you saw right there, that's one thing. There would be netcode spikes every now and then on the beta, but it was a beta. I'm not gonna judge it too hard as far as netcode goes yet until the actual full game comes out. Other than that, though, they got my money, man. I enjoyed my time playing this game. It felt a lot like when I first played my first Call of Duty. I got that hype back. I think Treyarch really wants Call of Duty to come back, and I think they're gonna do a good job of it. I am definitely seeing this doing a lot better than Battlefield 5, maybe Red Dead Redemption, just because that one's a whole different type of game. But I think for sure this holiday season, this game's gonna be up there as far as sales go. But anyways, guys, just to conclude the video, I really dug this game. Definitely recommend you try it out when it comes out. Maybe watch a couple streams. I will be streaming it for one over at twitch.tv/ZoroOG. Just come out, say hi. We're starting to build up a decent community over there, so Hopefully we can get that to grow more for you guys.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just gonna let the gameplay continue in the background. I think we end up going 43-6. The leaderboards are a little bit different at the end now, which I'm not too big of a fan of, but it is what it is. They want to show that team play rather than individuality. So thanks for watching, guys. This was probably my first voiceover. I welcome any constructive criticism. I know you guys will be gentle. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Killed a bunch.
Yeah. I am
Oh, they have the heat thing, dude. Where is that?
El microondas.
In the rubble, he killed me with it.
Kill.
Yeah, that wall that looks like a mobile head glitch has the microwave thing in front of it, so it's like OP.
Yeah, something. I didn't see it though. I just like walked there.
Look, see, that's the aim point. Ah, esa es, ok. Sí, no la había visto.
Y con su head glitch, cuando no matar. That's the guy I couldn't kill at first sometimes because he had more.
Yeah.
Head glitch going.
Hey, head glitch.
Got the AK unlocked now.
Yeah, try it without sights is good. It hits hard. I put AP rounds on it, extended mag, and no sights. Quick draw also if you have it, and a grip.
It throws me off though that it says I have.